Right. All right. It is May 17th. You caught me reading my copy of Rebel Girl, the new Kathleen Hanna book, might know from a small band called Bikini Kill, Le Tigre. Actually, this is where I am in the book, about a quarter of the way. Holy crap. Let me just tell you that she had a rough growing up. I can definitely... There are tales in here, and it makes more sense of things, and just holy shit. Also, I'll also say I've actually been more listening to the audiobook, which has I still at least did get the right chapter. But yeah, it is something, and definitely worth the read if you are a big fan, or even if you're not a big fan, if you just like punk rock, go read this book. It's something else, and definitely it's not even some of I know her other later in life hardships with her health, and so that's what I'm starting this with. I'm telling you about this cool new book that Kathleen Hanna put out Tuesday it came out, I think the 14th. So yeah, there's some awesome stuff, but also I got some more awesome punk rock and other music shows to tell you about, so let's go. Yes, welcome to another episode of Every Show Joe Says Go, where I recommend a show with at least one artist or more that I fucking think are awesome and recommend that you go check out in any of these shows on this list. Also, still recommend masking if you're going to be indoors watching a show as someone on over 22 months going almost on 23. Oh my god. Long COVID and dealing with chronic fatigue that's still fucking plaguing me. And also, if you're wondering why this is going up as late as it might be going, sorry, any Friday shows that might have popped up that I discovered. My second nap, I took a 3-hour nap somehow, so I don't know. Anyways, but you know what? I had enough energy. We put up the green screen. We're going to do this show. And yeah, just do whatever you can to take precautions to mitigate your chances of what I've been dealing with for almost 2 years. And also just helps make the space more inclusive for our immunocompromised friends and for our touring friends, because then they're less likely to catch it and interrupt their tour and that kind of stuff. That helps out in general. Of course, other things to do for my housekeeping for the top of this video is, of course, be sure to like this wherever you're watching it. Assuming you like it, of course I know. But wherever you're watching it, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, because that I will always call Twitter, Threads, Facebook, any of the things you're watching this on, be sure to like it. And if you're not watching on YouTube, be sure to go over there. Not only give it a like, but hit that subscribe button. That should be like right over there. And get notifications when any of this content goes live or any other content I upload to the channel, which normally is, speaking of Twitch archives. I just haven't had the energy to do too much with that, where I've been used to do more gaming streaming, but this fatigue has been some bullshit. I think that's the best way to put it. Anyways, tangents. Yeah, so you go check that out, be sure to like it, and then other things you can do, since I don't get advertisement dollars from any of this stuff, you have to hit a certain subscriber count, that's why I mentioned YouTube, but you can go to patreon.com/everyshowjoe, which, yes, patreon.com/everyshowjoe, because repeating it usually helps, but you can go over there, you can give me $1 a month, $5 a month, anything you might consider like a tip, or like buying me a drink, a soda, a beer, whatever, water, whatever you prefer at a mid-sized venue. Those are kind of $5 these days. Yeah, patreon.com/everyshowjoe. You can support me over there. And thank you everyone that does do that over there. I greatly appreciate it. Helps me with gas money, helps me with kick costs, helps me with equipment stuff. And I'm going to be trying to get to punk rock bowling. I unfortunately, since our first experiment to try the antidepressant to increase my serotonin, doesn't seem to be so far doing anything. I sold my main festival tickets, but I'm going to try to make it to club shows like I did last year, so that's really cool. And then resting most of the day. I hate this experience, but at least getting to punk rock bowling and watching some of it is usually, like last year, I think I was happier that I didn't miss out on all of it. Plus, I got some bucket lists. I want to see really brag for the first time. Also, I want to see for the first time newer bands like Not, which they're on the Friday night club show I got. So if I can make it, I don't know. Hopefully I can make it through. I'm not optimistic, but we can maybe get to watch all the Bad Cop, but yeah, that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna at least try to make the effort and trek, which means next week's video, heads up, is going to be earlier. It's either going to be posted Thursday night or early Friday morning. So I'll try to get that recorded and ready before I head out to Vegas. So heads up on that. But yeah, so be sure to help and support patreon.com/everyshowjoe. That's where. And then, of course, you can always check out my work, my writing, my photography from concerts I have been able to make it to over the last 7 years. Yeah, it's been 7 years since I got my professional DSLR. So you can go check that out in the writing that's over on that website. Plus, of course, the main thing I love on there is that JR show that I was able to catch at the Trunk Space, which we'll talk about. They're closing up the second location here, so they got a bunch of stuff that's on this week's schedule. And then, speaking of, the music you're hearing underneath this week's episode is another favorite, and Trunk Space favorite, Trunk Space staple, maybe you might call them, Treasure Mammal. The song underneath is Chillionaire. They're definitely not a normal, orthodox kind of music. I'm sure some people are like, what am I listening to? They're fucking fun, and they're fucking great, and I'm so fucking happy to put them underneath this episode, so go check them out. And then, yes, every week, I like to stress, fuck racism, fuck homophobia, fuck sexism, fuck transphobia, fuck dehumanizing bullshit. That's pretty much what it is. It is hate. It is people trying to discriminate and take away people's basic rights, basic human rights, and yeah, fuck that. So, like to spread ways to get involved, help. Let's make this world a better place. And I have links over on everyshowjoe.com in the Get Involved section in the menu bar. You can click there and find all these stuff, including Arizona for Abortion Access. That's where they are reporting where you can go sign a petition to make reproductive right choice, a constitutional amendment permanently for the state of Arizona. And let's get that fucking done. It's been we had the Civil War era thing come back into effect, which they've repealed, which it's complicated. And then we still have a 15-week, abortion ban. So yeah, let's fucking go sign that petition. Let's get choice for all women and for everyone with the reproductive system. So that link's on there. We also got, of course, links to Black Lives Matter for the Phoenix metro area. We got Queer in Action, another really good one, taking down systems that have racism within, building up something new in their place. That kind of stuff. 1 in 10, great for organization LGBTQ, IA youth. Also have links to Cyber Project and Punk Rock Saves Lives. That's, they're involved with our punk scenes. They even have their punk rock bowling events. You can go check out their club shows. Even a link to Abortion Fund of Arizona there. Great resource. So yeah, let's fucking do some good things and make this world, a good place for everyone. And then, of course, this is still a music show, and you want to support your favorite musicians and your favorite artists. And the best, simplest, easy way is go to that merch booth. Go to the websites of your favorite artists. Go to their Bandcamps. Go buy the merch directly from them, and that's the best way to do it. And yeah, and go to a venue and buy their shirt. They have a 20th anniversary shirt that is going to be available, I think, just at the venue. So fuck, man, that looks awesome. If someone can save me a shirt in XL, if not, no worries. Regardless, go support your favorite musicians, your favorite artists. NEVA is another one, NEVASSOC.org that I threw out there. They're representing the government interest for your favorite independent venues, established in 2020, and super cool, plus an emergency fund for them. So, some awesome stuff. And then, yeah, the most fun, the way that I fucking miss doing on a regular basis is to go out to a fucking show, go to a venue, watch your favorite artists, your favorite bands. And yeah, let's start right at the top. It is still Friday, at least time of recording of this. And yeah, we start with Tell All Your Friends, with the Venus Pinks, with the Maybe Next Years, with Daphne and the Glitchers, and March at the Yucca Tap Room, 8 p.m. Also got Mad Caddies, which, like I said last week, Go support the locals because they're awesome. Chuck in 2020 and 2021 expressed things through his social media that were very anti-vax and heard reports that the reason they didn't play punk rock bowling dropping off a week before is because he refused to just fucking test for COVID. And as someone dealing with long COVID, I fuck that. But I love everyone that's opening up this show, so if you go support them. Fuck yes. 6 p.m. start there at the Nile. We got Scorpion vs. Tarantula, Readout, and standing at the back of the 414 Mesa. That one's 6 p.m. Got Rosie Tucker, Annie Jump Cannon, which, like I mentioned last week, the music a couple weeks ago was on here and just fucking awesome. Morpheus Slow, Trunk Space, I really ask kindly you mask inside. AD Session with Factory Reset and Zonies at the Fa Cow, 8 p.m. Got the Higgs with Kyle Merrill over at Last Second Live, 8 p.m. Dead Horseman, The Madcaps, and Thank You Maxo at Chopper John's. And then, of course, Fuvana, the Foo Fighters, Nirvana, with another cover band, Iron Priestess, at the 44, if you want to go check them out, if that's your comfort food of choice, 8 p.m. Scott Kloffstein's always streaming over on his Twitch, on twitch.tv/Scott Kloffstein, 9 p.m. And then, Saturday, it's lighter by comparison to some, but it's still a busy Saturday. We got Bayuka with Pajama Piyama, which I just fucking love saying. Put it on the can. We should do that idea. El Dusty, Crescent Ballroom, 8 p.m. We also got Narwhals Jr., Comp Hollow and the Humanauts, Bethany Home, and Sir Winston Williams at the Valley Bar, 6:30 p.m. Fucking cool. Like, all this is fucking awesome. Wives with Cheeseburger Picnic, JT Sheets Band, Stugs Alive, 8:30 p.m. And I think there's a Cheeseburger Picnic birthday I was reading. So happy birthday, or happy early birthday, regardless. Whenever you're watching this, happy birthday. 8:30 p.m. We also got Def Club with Hers Collective, which they're said and guests at the Nile Underground, 6:30 p.m. And then, as they're calling it, Titties, Ass, and Punk Rock Volume 3 with Scorpion vs. Tarantula, Tenacious B, plus the Pain-Proof Punks are performing their, was it burlesque, or whatever you want to call it, Yucca Tap Room, 9 p.m. Plus, we got Felton, Bismuth, Alien Arcade, and Electric Bloom over at 1227 Tap Room, 7 p.m. And then throwing it on here, it doesn't look like there might be bands. It looks like it's just going to be fun. But the Groundworks down in Tucson celebrating their 5th anniversary, so happy anniversary, and fuck yes for DIY spaces. And especially that one down there, which was awesome in my visit down. 6 p.m., though you can go hang out and join the festivities. And Sunday, we got a decent Sunday. We got Electric Six with the Super Suckers and Volk over at the Rebel Lounge, 8 p.m. And then, also why we're wearing this, and what I was telling you about the top, it's day 1 of 7 shows in 7 days, closing ceremonies at the Trunk Space, at the current Trunk Space, because they're planning to move and find a new space, so it will be continuing. So don't worry. But we've got Advanced Bass, who is a band of fucking... as you already know, there's always bands I fucking want to see for the first time, and Advanced Bass is one of them. Karima Walker, Memo, Caleb Daly at the Trunk Space, where they do ask kindly and ask in there. 7:30 p.m. And then down in Tucson, speaking of Groundworks, we got Closet Goth, Eric Young, Lane Lines, and Matt Storto at the Groundworks down there, 7 p.m. We got Sinking Season with Troubled Minds, our own, from here in Phoenix, Troubled Minds and Ring Finger No Pinky, up at the Hive up in Flagstaff. If you're looking for Escape from the Heat, there's an awesome show to go to. Up there, 6:30 p.m. start up there in Flag. We also got Bite Me Bambi, usually doing their streams on Sunday, 2 p.m. Switch.tv/Bite Me Bambi, which if also you're going to Punk Rock Bowling Friday night, I believe they're headlining at the Hogs and Heifer show, so just heads up. Monday, we got day 2 of 7 shows in 7 days, closing ceremonies at the Trunk Space, and this one is with Troubled Minds doing a drive already. Wheelwright, Sundressed, Mr. Mud and Mr. Gold, and Viridian at the Trunk Space, and yeah, ask kindly and ask there as a courtesy to everyone. 6:45 starts this one a little earlier, so plan ahead. Also, we got the Scatolites on their, what is it, 60th anniversary, did it say? I should have made a note of this. 65th anniversary. They've been around a little bit. They're playing at the MIM, the Music Instrument Museum, 7 p.m. Go check that out. Scott Kloffenstein also does a stream 9 p.m. on Mondays over on his Twitch. Then Tuesday, day 3, over at the Trunk Space with this one. I mean, they're all fucking killer. Megaran, Snailmate, Spaceman Bob, which is what Robbie, Bob. I'm already merging names, but Robbie of Playboy Man Baby. This is what he's now branding his rap. What do you call rap artist? His rap persona and music persona that you've caught many of their shorts since 2020 over in the Playboy Man Baby. And now there is a Spaceman Bob Instagram, so you can go watch them all there. But yeah, so Spaceman Bob was debuting show, and Okinawa plane crash, down at O in the fucking POC. They're all at the trunk space where, yes, please mask inside, they ask. 6:45 start again, so an early one. And then more awesomeness, Roar. It's been a little while since they've been playing a tournament. So Roar's playing with Harmless or Crescent Ballroom, 8 p.m. We got Teen Mortgage with Die, Spitz, and Police State at the Valley Bar, 8 p.m. And now I'm throwing it on here because it's the episode 3 and 4 debut of that Frank Turner documentary, the work, 50 States in 50 Days, including episode 4 includes Phoenix. So if you're looking for your opportunity to be like, there I am, that might be the one to watch. But that's debuting over on Veeps.com, 10 a.m. and it's on demand, so you can watch as you want to watch. And then, of course, Blue Beat live stream with Chris Murray always on Tuesdays, 5 p.m. We've got Bite Me Bambi who's doing their morning version of their stream, 7 a.m. And then, Wednesday, we got the Hump Day Punk show with Live Another Day, Brain Cake, and Bulletproof Backpacks at Rips Bar, 9 p.m. We got Cloud Nothings with Truth Club and Bummer Girl at Rebel Lounge, 8:30 p.m. Ooh, excuse me. Day 4 of 7 of the Trunk Space closing ceremony shows. This one with the Red Pears and Wayward over there. And I know, it's a broken record. They ask you kindly to ask inside there, 8 p.m. And then one of I Am Hologram's Storyteller Series number 3 with Anna Meek, Quinn, Brady Gray, Sonny Morgan, and Tio at the Rhythm Room, 7 p.m. Plus Scott Klopstein's other morning stream, 9 a.m. for you over on his Twitch. Thursday, we got number 5 of the Trunk Space shows, which is so awesome, but have another one. Anyways, tangents. Day 5, though. This is the big one. Wish them luck as they go to punk rock bowling, because this one is Playboy Man Baby. Plus Bethany Home, Police State, Practically People, and the one, the only, the amazing, the spectacular, Spicy Mayo, Trunk Space. And of course, they ask you mask there inside, 6:30 p.m. And then if you're somehow, it is sold out, so if you're not able to get in, I got another good one for you. I got Cam Girl with Okinawa Plane Crash, Glitter Vomit, and Vicky Vicious in the Stains at Yucca Tap. That one is an 8 p.m. start. And the other Scott Klopstein stream, 9 a.m. On his Twitch. Then Friday, which is a busier Friday. And this one starts with a awesome, sad one. It's the end show for Coyote Tango. It's their last show. We're going to miss you guys. You were fucking good. With City Mouth, Dose, Argents, and Electrosad over at the Easy Tiger Bar, 7 p.m. And then we got day 6 of 7 of the closing Trunk Space ceremonies. With Treasure Mammal that you're hearing underneath this week's episode. Paper Foxes, fuck yes. King Summer, Smooth Hands, Celeste, and Wallace out of the Trunk Space. And this one's doing an earlier start, 6 p.m., so plan ahead. And mask while you're in there. And then, By the Apollo with Louis on tour. Some Rivers Suburbia and the Maybe Next Year's Yucca Tap Room, 8 p.m. Got Dead Bob, Lung, Mike and the Molotovs, fucking hell yeah. Nile Underground, 7 p.m. Got Decker with the Melroses and the Lonesome Wilderness. That's at Last Exit Live, 8:30 p.m. VinFest, Vincent Sprague's birthday festival that he does every year this weekend. Of course, day 1, a Choke Chain, Red Rummed, No Way Back, and Tackless, Chopper John's, 9 p.m. We got the Color 8 with Shrink Ray, I'm combining names here. Crescent Ballroom, 8 p.m. Got also some really good ska up in the Cave Creek. Janie's Coffee House, 7:30 p.m. Got Fruition with the Senators at the Valley Bar, 7:30 p.m. Durango, Kiss the Red Alarm, and I put Durango on here twice. There's 3 bands, though. I'll fix that in the text you'll see. At the 404 Mesa, 6 p.m. And then, of course, it's technically day 0, what I call day 0 of punk rock bowling in Vegas, which starts on average 8 p.m. for those first batch of club shows. And yes, I know, you're probably like, aren't there Thursday club shows? And usually there are like 1 or 2. And so if you get there earlier, I'll call it day -1. But this is day 0, Friday. Most people get there on Friday. So, and like I said, I'm planning to try to do what I can there, and that's still going to be, should be super cool. So, and of course, if you're hanging out at home looking for something awesome to watch, either through the Twitch app on your phone or, TV, whatever, Scott Klopstein's got you covered, 9 p.m. Yeah, so there's some awesome stuff. We're saying farewell to the Trunk Space all week. The current location of the Trunk Space. So, sad, but hopefully they're looking to find a space that they can call their own, which is even more exciting. And I fucking love Country, so can't wait to see where they might end up on top of these amazing shows going on this week. I guess that's all I got. I'm trying to think, is there anything else to tell you about? Guess that's it. So, until next week, take care.